Boker Tov, we are continuing in the book of Yonah, perek Aleph, pasuk Daled. So now Yonah is on the boat. V'Hashem hitil ruach gedolah layam. Hashem sent a very big wind to the sea. Vahi sar gadol bayam. And it was an extreme, sar is like the word, like bilbul, mixing up in the water. Ve'oniyah, the boat, chisheva lehishaver. The people on the boat thought it was going to break. So the Malbim over here points out, V'Hashem hitil ruach gedolah. Hashem sent this great ruach. We know every ruach is from Hashem. What it means to say here is that the people on the boat recognized that it was something just for them. Hashem sent this just for us because they looked around, says the Malbim, the other boats were going fine. And for them, it seems like there was a lot of rockiness and wind. And looking around, they see the other boat from a distance going fine. Everything's fine for them. So they recognized that something was an issue with them. When they see the next pasuk, they're praying, etc. And we'll go to that shortly. The Gaon Mevilna over here on this pasuk, as we know he talks about this, talking about the neshama and the guf. He says, "V'Hashem hitil ruach gedolah." This is talking about the midat hadin, that is always mekatreg, the element of judgment in Shamayim is always accusing Bnei Yisrael. Oh, this person did this, this person did that. Maybe there should be judgment against the person. And ruach gedolah layam, we said that the yam is compared to this world. The ocean is compared to this world because we're on a boat on our journeys, but we go back to land, which is our neshama, goes back to the heavens. So Hashem sends a wind to come down and bring the soul back to the heavens. But while we're on this world, there's a sar gadol bayam. There's a big bilbul, mix up and confusion on this world. What is the proper path I'm supposed to take? What is the proper thing I'm supposed to be doing? There's a lot of confusion, and we've seen the confusion to extreme levels, and unfortunately in our generation. Chisheva lehishaver, and the oniyah, the boat, which we said, according to the Gaon Mevilna, is the human body. That the neshama comes, we're in a boat, traveling in the waters of life, and it's thinking to break. So this means that a person goes throughout life, usually a person is pretty calm and everything's fine, but once there's any amount of danger, his first thing is his life. His number one thing is trying to save his life. So once there's bilbul, once there's things going on in the world, he's thinking, oh my gosh, am I going to live through this? Am I going to? So that's a person's greatest worry is of course facing death. The next pasuk. Vayireu malachim. The malachim here with a chet, these are the people that were, I guess, rowing the boat, the people that were the captains of the boat. They were they were in fear of the great winds, etc. Vayizaku ish el Elohav. Each man screamed out to their God. There was people from different religions there, whatever. Everyone was screaming to their God to save them. Vayatilu et hakelim asher ba'oniyah layam, and they threw the vessels. They threw over the luggages, etc., into the water, so that the boat would be weighing less. Lehakel me'alehem, so that it should be weighing less. During this whole thing, the Yonah yarad yakete asfina. Yonah went down to the bottom of the boat. Vayishkav, he lying down. Vayiradem, and he fell asleep. So there's whole things going on, and Yonah goes down to the boat, the bottom, and he falls asleep. So let's see what's going on over here. So the first explanation here is that Yonah knew it's because of him. Yonah knew it's because of him. And everyone's upstairs praying. He says he knows it's because of him. His prayers aren't going to help. So he might as well get out of sight. But the Malbim says a beautiful thing. So also, I didn't understand. What are you going down to sleep for? Everyone's in panic mode. You're going down to sleep? So Yonah, look at this. He knew it was because of him. And he says to himself, look, I know it's because of me. I know that if something's going to happen, water's going to come on the ship. Where's water going to go first? To the bottom. I'm going to go down to the bottom of the ship so that I get killed first. and therefore everybody else will remain alive. Because once I die, the gezerah is going to be off, the wind is, everything's going to go back to normal, everyone else is going to live. So he did this, lying down, and this is the Gaon of Vilna says the proper, natural way of passing is on a bed. Just like we see Yaakov Avinu passed away on his bed, and we see Aaron HaKohen, when Moshe put him, is lying down. So Yonah was preparing for death. Lie down, Vayishka, Vayiradem, he was preparing for death, with the intention to try to save the rest of the people. An unbelievable pshat that we see from Yonah. The Gaon of Vilna adds, Vayiru malachim. This is the captain of the boat of our body, is our brain, our heart, our vitals. When it's time of danger, again, our vitals go into panic mode. We want to save ourselves. Vayizaku, and we call out to our various gods, meaning we try different avenues first to try saving ourselves. And throughout our lives, unfortunately, whatever, we were relying on money, we were relying on connections and this and that. And when all those fail, we throw those overboard, and I'm willing to spend all my money to save my life. I'm willing to give it all away so that I can live another day. So we throw it overboard when push comes to shove. Our life is the main thing, and therefore the Gaon of Vilna says on this, we're supposed to, of course, live a proper life and say, okay, what is the path I'm supposed to take? Where is that proper path I'm supposed to be on? So that not only at the end of the day, when things push come to shove, I'll sign it all away to give me an extra day. So now that you're here, we have those days, which is the proper way, and find out that way and go on that path. B'ezrat Hashem of Torah, mitzvot, yirat shamayim. Baruch Adonai le'olam, amen ve'amen. Rabbi Yechanan Yemen HaKasha Omer, רצה הקדוש ברוך הוא לזכות את יצחק חיבה למתנות שנאמר אדוני חפץ למען צדקו יגדיל תורה וידיר